Nigerians always want to make sure that their citizens around the world feel safe, but they don't want to discuss, they don't want to be accountable for the crimes their citizens are causing around the world. It shows how incompetent, indisciplined the Nigerian government is. So quickly, they are smart to come to Ghana. They are not smart to come and discuss the rising crime rate of Nigerians. They will never come to Ghana to discuss that because they know, say, we have bogus and weak leadership in Ghana. So when they dispose those Nigerians, they know Ghana is an open gateway for them and they can come in and destroy Ghanaians. And you who are minister, Okujeto Ablakwa, na Ghana for discussing and some here say Nigeria for Niamo. Now we should make sure say those criminals should be deported. We should deport them. And Akwawe catch pretend catch Ghana for say onim dia koso and na hwan and na Kwame Nkrumah and Nkrumah way. Edie na Nkrumah yeah that's what is here. Kabichira me. Ah? Edie na Kwame Nkrumah yeah eda so tiase. Tie de me catch Ghana for asema make da money me boana. Eti afa na wo be catch say ga anwonafo enkranfo and omu free Nigeria. Eno asam ne yeka. We are saying say crime is a crime and Nigerians are also crimes in Ghana. Period. It doesn't matter where we'll be free. So who are you? Okujeto, waya. When a minister, where your foreign affairs minister, it won't on any interest. Ghana for one Nigeria. We are sure say Ghanaians can kidnap Nigerians in Nigeria. Now the funny thing is say, this is a bogus minister. You know the reason why I'm so bogus. And they say, wait. Ghanaian a diplomat, Ghana diplomat. Nigeria for na day oma kuna free asase so your friend of Frida and anon oma kuno foreign affairs minister no yantimi ansaman Ghana Nigerian ambassador to Ghana amana me yano. You see how wickedness all say your leadership ni terrible. This lady Nigeria for kuno where official state official Nigeria of Wokuno, Okuja 20 million Samai, the ambassador, the high commissioner, saw me question in front of camera. Tidia Catrono. But what Timia Tanase, Akofa, Nigeria foreign affairs minister, and I, Wama Bagana, Yabe say, Yabe fight findings. Trash, we bogus. Namu Ghana for you pay the price. On say, a bread where you can, will be ending in your person about him. A down betcha, umami Bayra. You will hear this sound. This is terrible, people. This is interesting. Okujato and Etmiya press conference say Nigeria High Commission should come and answer some questions about where Oma disappear no. Oma kunu ya. Omu to try and say kind one second omu kun lady. Ya. So you see, say Ghana for today. You are fighting a fighter between you and the state. Because your leadership is so corrupt. When you are so greedy, they want to protect their interests today as honorables. And that name is a trash in Ghana today. Honorable name is a trash. Don't call anybody honorable. They don't deserve to be honorables. Over to me, Yusuf to go to Google and find the meaning of honorable. These people are crooks, charlatans. They are wicked politicians, and they will destroy you and your generation. This is interesting. This is interesting. Say you who could talk black as a foreign affairs minister. Now all pretending in front of Nigeria. They are pretending as a Nigerian feed Ghanaians. Never. Nigeria for feed Ghana. All because of say onim sending an anonymous free vote every Nigerian tia. Okuja to sim say no krano where you have Ghanaian, have Nigerian. So what? We have votarian enough free. We have winina who free Nigeria. It's a see a tianoa. I can for your man, you migrated from the Kush, the Abyssinia, and then the river of Gizon, a free urban. Nia sorry, I got to say Mali for rebels, and you could defend them. What did that? What did that say? Nia sorry say I can for free the Kush, Abyssinia. And the bounty, one more terrorists no go on near Konya could defend one. Or could you to what yet? Hey, when a minister knows this guy, my God, who is this? Eti ediane ba ya ECOWAS inti it make you so stupid for others to destroy your country all because of organization. You are not serious. You are not serious. And Ghana folks will listen to this. You are fighting a battle between you and the state, not Nigerians. We are cautioning our leadership say we are weak and they should take charge, and none of them and the team are taking charge, and they think that we are fools. These Okujeto guys see Ghanaians as fools, so or things over you should join news, not the market propaganda. Ghana for a discussion or me mem, none of the security agencies now say Ghana for mo problem no makayate na this then that near the guaquem bogus. These guys are bogus. Hey, bogus. These politicians trash, bogus. Don't respect them because they don't care. They don't care about Ghanaians. You just vote for a ghost in Samanfo and Omudimanim Sanamakoyanum. These are useless politicians and you don't need to respect them. Useless politicians, greedy bastards, bootlickers, and Omudimanim. It can't be added by form. Look at this guy. So was here, Nicole, foreign minister. It's a sober report to Ghana for situation. The man say, this is what our young Crawford, this is what they are discussing. They are discussing about crime rate, which involves more Nigerians. So, talk to your people. Because the ECOWAS allow them to come in, but they can't come here to destroy our law. Even ordinary person can understand this. Now, Obejina Kamremu, Obe pretend say, we the citizens are fools. We don't know what you are talking about. We are idiots. Ghanaians are idiots now for talking, speaking against things that's going against them. Really interesting. Who is this guy? And dangerous for our society. And I will show you some videos where kidnapping is rising up in Nigeria. That is why most of them want to run away from that country. Kidnapping because of incompetent, weak leadership in Nigeria. So they are unaliving people day in and day out. Young boys who are starting their lives with entrepreneurship skills and creating business, they are kidnapping them, requesting huge sums of money. And this bad behavior or this attitude will ship to Ghana. They will bring this nonsense to Ghana because Nigerians get the boldness, audacity to say that Ghanaian leaders are weak, Ghana is weak, their politicians don't care about their own citizens. This is what they are talking about. Nigerians don't care about Ghana. They care about where they can be comfortable. But see, you can't go to any country. Maybe also now when you're comfortable by implying your own rules and regulations. Never. It's only in a stupid country, stupid leadership like Ghana, which they will allow such nonsense to happen. When we are dangerous. These leaders in Africa are very dangerous. Very, very dangerous people. They don't care. They only care for them to live today and with their foolish titles called honorables and president, His Excellency. These are idiots. Are bad. Bad. Very dangerous people. Now, Midobako Nigeria, after Hassan Yarega and no drop fella be say, Sakwaya your friend, as the Chikeduno, police for a passport. You will answer them. Akway. Ono na the center boat of all this nonsense. Ono na Hassan Yarega say, or shepo prostitute. All these gangsters in an so anyone we are monitoring him. And the boys on the ground should be wild. Wake up today or you perish tomorrow. Nobody is saying, Nigerians cannot live in Ghana. We are not saying that. The crime rate involves Nigerians, which they are able to manipulate the systems. They manipulate our security institutions. And this is open secret. Our system is so weak and they can't do anything about them because they don't care. They have money. They have filthy money. Blood money, wicked money, so they can share to them for them to be silent. This is interesting. What kind of country is this? And they're interesting. Say, baby, you don't know. As a Ghana for your casa. Here, Yanko Nigeria. This guy, your friend, a very dark man. Over Nigeria. Now there's a one guy be almost kidnapped and almost a kuno. Boy, and that's a business as a kama. Ewa Anambra State. Just see the intent of these Igbos. Yeah, come with boy. What a video with this boy. Osun Kariye.
It will give me more joy to give this fish to very dark man than to sell them. Just as a way of appreciating him for all the good deeds he has done in Nigeria and for him coming to Onitsha. Anambra State, my state, to help traders, to speak out for us. It's not easy. So I want to send this fish to him, only if I can reach him. You know, please. It will give me more joy to give this fish to very dark man than to sell them. Just as a way of appreciating him for all the good deeds he has been doing in Nigeria, and for him coming to Onitsha, Anambra State, my state, to help traders, to speak out for us. It's not easy. So I want to send this fish to him, only if I can reach him. You know, please, help me tag very dark man so that I can get this fish across to him. Please and please, come and see the fish.
Help us tag very dark man.
Please.
Unfortunately, he will not be able to give me that fish because he has been kidnapped and he has been killed.
I don't tell now, I say now, I don't know for this fish industry, David. All of you are not forget about fish gills. You know, guys, we are here. This right here is number one reason why all these fish for here, do you know how? Like,
Hi guys, so
don't worry. One fish. Person may trade. I don't. This train. Our online fish on the end. This farm. Yo, guy. Hey, I need to.
You know, we ask, right? What is the offense of this guy? If you go to his page, all he does, I saw him for the very first time on Tunde Ednot's page when he said he wanted to give me fish. For me, I was so busy.
Right. What if the boy needs to know? Boy, yesterday was a business as a kama or yen good business. Anambra State and run at it. Oma Kochano, Omachini see a Yefesi camera, Sicamro, Oma Kumbana one second. Ekono. This is a young man, our rising in Nigeria. And these are the same people we are talking about. And we cannot say, ye come a hammer, safety how I end this in our power. Ebi beto mami, ebi beto niabi. Look at this young boy, or starting a business, and look at him. Omakunu afen in Nigeria for this. Afen omokra say we will leave this country. Omedwa nye fikron. Aye, himfwa. This Igbos ene yes ani mani na. This Igbo so enyame na meka omwan kasa na report to kire say hwene me ekoso on Nigeria. We don't have any leader in Nigeria, and the boys no sikani bre blood money, filthy money, midnight money, riches until every day eso mo kidnap obi no mkokono. Ya just kan ya ne yakun. And when a Ghana for tena ho, aye silent. Amo ma shepo sa subamboni e dia ba Ghana. No man catch them say, I leave everything for the police. Such nonsense. Because they know say the police is so corrupt. Ghana police service is so corrupt, so weak, and they know what they can do with the police. That's why when we are interested with the security, because the same thing in Nigeria. And in Nigeria, unattractive. You can't stay in Nigeria with peace. No tourism. You can't go there because they will kidnap you. So now Nigerians are running away, but when they are coming out, they are bringing their foolishness, their crime. That's why we hate it. No country want to see them. And now, yentie just from Nigeria, yenko Nigeria, yentie tiasem we free Nigeria.
They have killed this boy. Chai. Ebu fule this boy. Hey, apatanjoya wuzolama. God. So they don't kill this boy. I just wake up this morning. I just scroll through Instagram. I see very dark man post. I've been thinking very dark man won't finally acknowledge this boy because I stumbled on this boy's page a few weeks ago. I was glued to his content for hours. I loved what the young boy was doing. I loved his enthusiasm. Hey, ebufole this boy. Ebufole nwata krea. Ebufole nwata krea na enwe honye ochoga oka. Chai, Ali Igbo takono she ebufugo won. Otakono she ebufugo won Ali. Eme unu na akpọ ndị ugwu. Eme unu na akpọ ndị Hausa. Eme unu na akpọ ndị Yoruba. But unu gbugo won. I grew up in Lagos. I went to secondary school in Lagos. I have never, ever, I go out in the night. There are areas in Lagos you don't go to at night. But in the day, kidnapping was the last thing that you'd be scared of in Lagos. I did secondary school in Port Harcourt. Even when Port Harcourt was den of thieves and cultists, we still go around in Port Harcourt. Hey! Alibo, what is going on? Is this how we are going to build ourselves? Is this how we are going to? So, Unebola this small boy. Unebola fish magnet. Unebola everybody must chop fish. Unebola this small boy. Baga his.
But Sauti, or saying, one of one was on one Casani Igbo for Enna, the whole Anambra state, almost Sebia. Ombe kidnappers, Ombe Kunsesia. The last time now we are here, and we got a video from a whole a senator, our governor or Anambra state. Or say 99.99% kidnapping, crime, killings, and everything is caused by Igbos. And you think that we hate Nigerians? We don't hate them. They hate themselves. Nigerians hate themselves because never in my life, accountable at Nigeria for. They don't want to speak against the foolishness of their own people. They don't accept any criticisms. They don't accept anything. And they just only want to boost themselves to their crime activity. Oh, don't you know us? We are business people. Which business did you do? Which business? No, be 419. 419. Cybercrime, fraud, money laundering around the world. This is your hallmark. And you think that we should stop and talk about Chinese? No way. No way. We won't talk about Chinese. We have to talk about African. It's about time. The African need to talk about African. Because the attitude, the bad character that we are possessing is going against us all the time. Ghana for Nigeria for no, we dominating leadership no. But as someone here can, it is important for you to make your decision. Say, don't rent your house and for dime man Nigeria ni. And then the first step, what do they man? Jeffrey in some no be kumba, or be chuba, do babesie, or be kun yere omame, after obesuka say, mi hu yanka na kechi. Tidia katrono. Tidia katrono, we no problem. What you are assuming your thing. Now, for you to useless politicians, and so you feel the pain. Now, yentie boy, yentie a come of us who mokumbo any ya.
Lay promote his business. As a man, who politician, as a man on an app, lay he was mad this boy and this boy. So they bully this boy. Hey, a mono not why youths are running away. A mono not why youths are passing through Libya to go to Europe. So that when you get if you're a youth from Igbo land, plan and leave that coast land. If you're a youth and you are on the sound of my voice, make every plan to leave that coast land. That land is terrorized by all nightmarish creatures. Leave that land to save yourself as a youth. Gawa West, Gawa North, Shidia, Gawa Bodoibo, and don't come back until they think to themselves and tell themselves the truth and cleanse this land. This land is bleeding. So Ebola, this boy, I was kidnapped 10 years ago. They took me for weeks. I'm lucky to be alive. At that time, kidnapping wasn't as bad as it is now. And if they kidnap you, you will come out unhurt. Imagine how I can hat on them. I'm a done. So Ebola, this boy. Hey! Chineke na napokwe kwensi ke prano lekweo. Alimo State prano lekweo. Nanambra, what is going on? Hey! Oh, torture. This boy like 2 weeks ago, Nebo fola this boy. Urabe kuno. Urabe kuno. Damn!
Right. Eti enya nonkwa. Ghana Fonya should pay attention. These Nigerians said today, ye felisi ye beka no kra, tomorrow ye bebre. Said you musi chini pa kunkum o mbasabasa no. Ghana, the more no mo ba no mo hu tokro ni nyina no. Omo the same thing e be ye mo na sesi an evidence nyina wo grounds. We ya branti o, omo kunu enra omo kunu ya. Omo chini sie ye fasikabra ye kunu. Omo ko ni wo ma ye femfram. Oma yen from boy someone your friend very dark man. Hwe o su yaya wo ka Nigeria. You the yenti asem wo ka fa Nigeria ho.
You know, every time I talk about the government, I always talk about even if you're not going to give the people anything, just give them security. What is the offense of this guy? Go to this guy's page, you will see. Guy, everybody, people. I don't know what the guy did. put the DM there. Look at what he sent to me on the 23rd of June. He said, "Big brother, please, it will be an honor to get this fish across to you. It's already in the oven, one name." On the 26th of June, sent another one. He said, "I greet you, big brother, your fish is ready. Any info where I will send it to will be appreciated. Please, accept this gesture." To the Executive Governor of Anambra State, Chukuma Soludo. See, I see your kids. They go abroad. One of them is even abroad. What's his name? Uzuna, what's his name? When your children in the country, where we say, if you don't like that country, you know, go send your pikin go. If security no dey that country, you know, go send your pikin go. You are the governor of Anambra State. The kidnapping and killings in Anambra State is too much. It's too much. What is the hope of entrepreneurs? What is the hope of the people that want to do businesses?
Well, I've been in office for three years and 3 months, okay? If we have arrested 100 criminals, non-mafia, kidnappers, and so on and so forth, 99.99% of them will mark Igbo. Did you hear me right? I said 99.99% of them will mark Igbo. So these things are made because that was part of the lie that was put in propaganda. They are into kidnapping because it is the next lucrative business after Yahoo and drug. The next one for find disabled kidnapping. Omaka. Man, this is even other states. If I not where we do all Anambra. Onye nke na village fa ogote motorcycle adjoin California wa bia ka etinye na line. Akwali abai mafia mama how to if did they also on the Fulani. Let me I'll repeat, and I want you to quote me right. 99.99% of all the criminals, kidnappers and so on that were arrested so far.
Right. Eti and run at the chain as some now canon 99.999% no. Now why or see Igbo and the same Igbo guy will be our entrepreneur building up business to solve unemployment problems in Nigeria. Dear no the same criminals are not taking his life down. They kidnap him and then unalive him. So today, these are crucial issues were a year important. Say Ghana for discuss say the more Nigeria for those, the more they are bringing this nonsense, this attitude. Now Ubenya Tibon Koso a way foreign affairs minister. Now or behave say Ghana for discuss at the end so stupid. They don't care. Ghana for muni nyansa. Edi na mo ken. Ghana krano and gonna throw free voter region. Woman and free Nigeria. And kanafwa the Ghana people, woman and free Nigeria. And you get such a minister said to lead the people in our dispensation. You're terrible. Such a weak minister, all because of their sycophants or a sycophant, mediocrity, or just show off for the screen, which and someone Ghana for more canon, or you're ready to discuss it. Because or political power, so he doesn't own you anything. What you have to a bar, no petty Adriane package. 2 city aduane no de ama voters near to Obama no obeshe suit. Now society way such a weak society because of weak leadership, and you think say this society bet maybe said yet no sa na be you said yet until the day you benya nkofo a patriotic competent enough ebetima change the destiny of this country till the can mentra say fa sa o political affiliation na ye kan na wadwa no till the can eda ombecho maame obete ase eda ombecho maame a ebuei me maame ebuei enko ba bia no ho na abete ekokoto a evidence em nkomra enra onwa abisim case no obi timi twitwa nipa de ne hye fridge m on say case yen komra sa court kra kire mo am say akwa no wa bodam te ye kwa ba ye ba ne ye be kana say wa bodam a ne ama ne kofi an wa ku obi ba twitwa ne de hye fridge m enso last minute yes wa bodam ye sanity e da beto no obeti ase te de ka no na wanya a minister okuje to ablakwa na wono hye adwuma to Ghana for so che say ye stupid man. We look just say yare wo de yentie ni trash na okeka nsem hu na okeka ni bitia.
The Minister of State from the Federal Republic of Nigeria in charge of foreign affairs to Ghana. We have just concluded a very successful bilateral discussion on the recent disturbances which have sought to undermine the cordial and friendly relations that has existed between our two countries historically. The Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs of Nigeria has conveyed a message from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which message will also be delivered to his brother, President John Dramani Mahama. And it is a message of peace, it is a message of love, it is a message that reiterates the inseparable bond of friendship and brotherhood between our two countries. As we have agreed, the video that went viral, which incensed Ghanaians legitimately, we were all outraged when we saw that video. That video has been condemned by our counterparts from Nigeria. They have reprimanded the gentleman. He has been asked not to engage in such statements and such commentary. As you do know, I had met him earlier, and he was very contrite in the meeting, has apologized. He's issued a public statement apologizing to President Mahama, to the government and people of Ghana. And based on his conduct, he has demonstrated good faith that he's really, upon reflection, apologetic and will not tread that path any longer. It is also important to emphasize that we have agreed that we will deepen our community-to-community engagement. We are conscious of our history, that even though we have a historical background with a lot of our ethnic groups having the same heritage and antecedents. You do know, for example, that the Ewe people migrated together with Nigerians, sojourned in Ile-Ife, and continued to the Gold Coast. The Gans have a similar story. So we have very interesting.
Okay, so the point is that Ghana for, would you find say Ghana for, Ewe for, money Ile-Ife for, you know, move free Nigeria, and I'm be do Nigeria. San Walker. As some year can the bone of contention on, for the year can. Crime is a crime, and crimes continues to destroy every environment. Who is this guy? Crime destroys every country. That's why every country pay attention to criminal activity. They don't give a damn, or they don't want to wait for any explanation. They have to climb it down. Now, Okonya Tibon Koso, Nitru Shan. Only three Shan. Here's the wood now. Here is your church. Ever come back. Now, me the bro for the account. Saplo from Kikano. And my woman, you're confused. Eh? Where some of your canon, if I'm going to near free Nigeria home, if I'm going to obey. As some of your near break Ghana for Casase, crime rate no air cost through Nigerians' name. No, if a Nigerian new obey a damage control. Damage control. Now, where you minister? Such way, a minister. Where you meet the foreign minister until he say Pan-Africanism are you bogus. Pan-Africanism without intelligence. Pan-Africanism without wisdom. Pan-Africanism without understanding how we build the world. And a way and a crusade, we are Pan-Africanists. So the unity of ECOWAS will now make you so stupid not to protect your country. Is that the case? Really? Who are these people? And you think, sorry, what much is a suit? So, Omo ye day, why ministers, eti wo, omo nyansa. Hwana kachiro. Most of them are gullible. They don't know anything. Enter number of them three disa. O dem obi sesi to no for now because as my can hear common sense say a day in Nigeria no every time any country they go there and they misbehave. Why? Ghanaians lives in Nigeria for so long. Woman for report about come say Ghana for Nigeria no woman ye crime say ni enhwade. They should present us a report, concrete one, evidential one, not just propaganda. And the funny thing of it, Oko Nigeria media houses no, they don't want to be accountable. Womuno extra was as a Ghana ya kurabi and no one abetenem and a Ghana for person betna ho. Meanwhile, they are crying the same situation in their country. That one day, yes, we should allow them for them to cry for insecurity in their country. Na Ghana, ya brebo ya maenwa besese no, ya mo mfasa subambone no emrebi. So they are getting their own people to damn them. Or more damn pay the criminals in Nigeria into Ghana. Criminals. And you think that we should keep quiet? For what? For United Nations to come and save us? United Nations. Munye serious. Me say, it is about time the African need to speak against African for us to be aware and to wake up from our sleep. Nigerians are destroying the African reputation everywhere. Nigerians, until the day they will be responsible and accountable. And you get such bogus ministers, weak-minded ministers, no more represent the country, irresponsible. Now, Ghana for Nibiakasa. We are able to call Bano so. I want to buy a was so Casa, what the Yentino. Orban want Doctor Gobino, be one just say, no way, so I miss Ghana baby, you miss Ghana Bina, I miss Nigeria B. No, in the Muna, or be minister. Now, I didn't know him his political ground. Where position we.
Of the Republic of Ghana, I wish to convey our special appreciation and our gratitude on behalf of myself and my delegation. We arrived the Republic of Ghana yesterday on a fact-finding mission as special envoys of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As a result of the recent disturbances that have made the rounds in Nigeria via social media and viral video clips, we have been concerned, the government and the people of Nigeria have been concerned about the, in quote, widespread protests that have been taking place in Ghana, requesting Nigerians to leave. And there has been palpable tension in Nigeria regarding the safety of the lives and properties of our nationals residing here in Ghana. I must start by saying a big thank you to the President of the Republic of Ghana, President John Dramani Mahama, and of course, Honorable Ablakwa, for their warm hospitality, the warm welcome we received when we arrived. And of course, we were pleased to note that things were rather calm here in Ghana. The tensions that have been generated by these viral videos in Nigeria seem to literally have evaporated once we arrived to see that there were, no visible the protests that were ongoing. We want to reiterate essentially that Nigeria and Ghana have long been partners as a result, as the Honorable Minister has said, of our shared history. We have a special relationship. So much.
In fact, and some foreign affairs minister will jeku whatever you can ya bogus, a useless speeches with your church. Statement or Kenya useless. The Ghana foreign council said none of them any to me addresses say these are the concerns of the Ghanaians. None of them will. It seems say Omi is so arrogant, so bullish. Ghana for discussing about the high crime rate. See them. I mean, or as a junkies being on cancer from Ghana for why? What is that? Why? I mean, why? Wait, say why not catch us a Ghana Nigerian enemy? Why? We don't have time for that. We are not saying Nigerians are enemies to Ghanaians. No, we are saying, say, the influx, the criminals coming with Nigerian name are destroying our country. Buying our passport because of greediness of these political leaders. And you think, say, hey, dear, why? Now, you report we Nigeria for MI Philabi. Nigeria for almost say Ghana, do outside. Till the aircane. Okujato, so was soon see our own. Was soon. Emuasia ye be nane adwonwo ne ye hwiagu asum tie de ka kire no it seems say we what dwen ada okujeto what dwen ada tie de ka no we mu nyina kwaji position tie ha se ne ento aso.
I am tired. I am so tired of hearing such news all the time on social media. Like at this point, it is getting very, very draining. I got tagged to this video on TikTok where a Nigerian guy, a rich Nigerian man doing business in Ghana, was caught on his way to UK with fake Ghana passports, right? And let me just quickly break down the video so you guys will understand where I'm going to. This man's name is Mohammed Ogbonna. You know, people already started dragging the Igbos that you guys are doing a lot in Ghana. The last time I checked, Mohammed is an Hausa name. Ogbonna is an Igbo name, you know. And this guy claimed that he was born in Ghana, but the actual sense, they gave birth to him in Nigeria, in Enugu State to be precise. I'm going to quickly show you guys the videos. Even some Ghanaians were so displeased. They kept asking who issued the birth certificate to him. How was he even able to come up with the Ghana passport? Because they said that the passport was not really fake. It was authentic, but he shouldn't have license to such passport because he is not a Ghanaian. They went further to disclose that he will be facing 12 months in jail with hard labor. Emphasis on the hard labor. I'm going to quickly show you guys the videos, even some videos made by some Nigerians living in Ghana.
A Nigerian national called Mohammed Ogbonna has been sentenced to 12 months in prison by the Tema Circuit Court for attempting to unlawfully acquire a Ghanaian passport. Not just 12 months in prison, but 12 months with hard labor. Using the alias Mohammed Al-Hassan, Ogbonna claimed that he was born in the Tema General Hospital. But investigations proved that he was actually born in the Enugu State in Nigeria. He obtained a fake Ghanaian birth certificate to acquire a Ghana card, and now he's trying to get a passport to travel to the UK. He was arrested on the June 16th, 2025 at the Tema Passport Application Center after the officials questioned his nationality. The presiding judge, Benedicta Enchi, handed him so many fines totaling to 10,200 Ghana cedis, alongside with 12 months in jail with hard labor, all sentences happening concurrently. Oh, and that's not all. He had also entered Ghana illegally, bypassing all the checkpoints in the Ashawo border. Prosecutors say that this case should serve as a warning to all others who try to falsify documents to enter the country, and all who try to falsify identity for illegal gains. Justice has been served. Know that Ghana clamps on identity fraud.
You see, Ghana is slowly turning into a crime zone, and yet the silence of the authorities is making the public uneasy. Let me explain. In Bole and Wa, security guards, night watchmen stoned to death, one after the other. It's not fiction, it's real. Parliament called the interior minister, but guess what? Still no arrests. Now in Kumasi and Manso, mobile money agents are being gunned down, businesses shut down, livelihood destroyed. You see, this is becoming a pattern. In Efiekuma, police broke into a locked apartment and found 25 people kidnapped. No beds, just cement floors, bags and talisman. Lure through fake job offers, women included. 5 suspects arrested. You see, now it's getting worse. In Accra, a viral video showed a woman being tortured by kidnappers, naked, in chains, begging for her life. Turns out she was Amasewa, a hairdresser from Isiakwa, kidnapped in April, trafficked to Nigeria. The police rescued her and another woman after weeks of silence. 8 suspects arrested. Then just weeks ago, things escalated. A 38-year-old immigration officer, Stephen Amwa, went missing. Days later, his body found town near Kwabenya.
So obiamu sa okujeto ablakwa say or information about ensema ekoswana ewo grounds no as a minister. Na the chance no say Nigeria for a foreign minister ne ba woman we ni case na kosi say this diplomat e come ofa so oma kunu no akosi say obiamu sa kujeto ablakwa a foreign minister okwa Abuja mami ya kidnap na say kuna kan omonte abegina ebe twitwa Ghana for mpoa. Now Ghana for bi edi nkomo yentie nkomo bi Ghana for no so di yentie asena yento aso.
We know we are all ECOWAS. What is the purpose of Nigerians every president they come into Ghana? What are they coming here to do? Then they are killing us. Time will come, you and I, our children cannot go out and buy something and come back. You cannot go night and go and buy your Indomie. You and I cannot go work at night and come home peacefully. Look at what they did to our mother in Nigeria Commission. Ghana High Commission in Nigeria. High Commission in Nigeria. They kill her from his car. They kill her. Why Nigerians? Are you the only people in Ghana? Are you the only people in the world? China is chasing Nigeria. South Africa is chasing Nigeria. Uganda is chasing Nigeria. Why Nigerians? Especially the Igbo and the so-called Igbo king. This is a message to him. He should be very, very vigilant. He didn't call himself again in this land again. Thank you.
Now, me do call Nigeria for omu TV stations e Lagos. Neko tie nsɛmfo a wɔka, and in fact, most of them crab betena Ghana no. They want to pretend and cover things. Omu pese they will be accountable to speak against Nigeria for name omo ye no Ghana. Now hwe omu TV station ba ko bi. Hwe nsɛmfo na wo keka no wo so tiazim.
Ghana, where there have been renewed protests seeking the deportation of Nigerians from that country. Large numbers of demonstrators took to the streets holding placards, various inscriptions alleging that Nigerians were behind armed robbery and violent attacks, mass prostitution, kidnappings, and ritual killings. In 1983, Nigeria's former president, Shehu Shagari, cited similar issues of rising crime and economic pressure as justification for the mass expulsion of more than 2 million undocumented Ghanaian immigrants. However, the deportation did not actually start with Nigeria. Ghana was the first to launch the onslaught, ordering 3 million migrants, mostly Nigerians, to leave Ghana in 1969. Well, Basharu Dele Momodu is a former PDP presidential aspirant and publisher of Ovation magazine who has lived in Ghana for nearly 30 years. He returned to Nigeria just yesterday from Ghana, and he joins me now on the line from Lagos. Basharu, great to see you as always. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. I mean, how hot are things for Nigerians at the moment in Ghana? Is there a sense of growing hostility towards Nigerians there?
For now, I would say it's a bit exaggerated. You won't believe it. I've been in Ghana since Sunday morning, and I was not even aware that any such thing was happening in town until people started forwarding me the video that went viral. Yeah, these things happen every now and then, not just in Ghana, all over the world, especially in some parts of Africa, like South Africa, where there is this xenophobia about, Nigerians are dominating our economy. Nigerians are taking over our wives and our women. Nigerians are doing this and that. So that's to be expected. Nigeria is like the America of Africa. We're big, we're very flamboyant. Without sounding immodest, Nigerians are among the richest people in the world. Forget about the poverty that we have around us. So it will happen every now and then. But I don't think it's as bad as it's been portrayed on social media. I've had the opportunity of speaking to the Nigerian side and the Ghanaian side, and this particular instance has to do with a Nigerian gentleman who said he wanted to establish his own kingdom on Ghanaian soil. And they said, no, Umba, we're not going to agree. You can't do it. He said he wants to celebrate the New Yam Festival. And they said, no, there is tension. We don't want you to do it. And they said, according to the Ghanaian side, it's insisting we do it. But what I learned as a young man is that when you are in Rome, you have to behave like Romans. I have lived in Ghana now for about 3 decades, and I have lived my life as quietly as possible, and I've not had any major issue. There have been skirmishes between Nigerian traders and Ghanaian traders. You know, Nigerians, we will go to the depth of the Atlantic Ocean to look for good business, especially my brothers from the Southeast. I always say that they are amongst the most audacious human beings on earth. They work so hard, and so it's very easy for them to get into trouble, and people will say, oh, they are too aggressive, they are taking away our jobs. But it's good to compete, and I'm hoping that the thing will subside. Before I left Ghana yesterday, I was told that one of our foreign ministers, Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu, will be coming into Ghana, I think today. So by now, I believe she will be there, and she will be meeting with the Ghanaian authorities. Fortunately, we have leaders in Ghana who know Nigeria very well. The current president, John Dramani Mahama, lived partly in exile in Nigeria when his father fled Ghana after the coup that toppled the Osage for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. He has a half-sister, Madam Sherifat from Ofa in Kwara State. So he knows Nigeria very well. He has a wealth of friends. They will settle. They will definitely settle.
Right.
But we also need to teach our guys to calm down a bit, because when you are in someone else's country, you have to learn how to respect their culture.
Right. Well, I mean, you have a point there, and thank you for laying it out the way that you did. I mean, you've allayed some of our fears there, but I have to ask you, though, Basharu, are Nigerians actually doing the things they're accused of doing? I mean, armed robbery, kidnappings, mass prostitution, ritual killings, etc.
Look, Brother Charles, everywhere in the world, people do things. Everything that they accuse Nigerians of doing, of course, they have collaborators who are locals. So it's not as widespread, but it's always been very fashionable everywhere in the world, anywhere in the world, that wherever a crime is committed, a Nigerian name must surface somewhere. It is not always true. Yes, there are, pockets of cases, but nothing that substantial. Ghana is a very peaceful country, and it is very difficult for you to commit large-scale crime without being caught. The security is very tight. Ghanaian families are close-knit, and so, but of course, that's one of the reasons they don't want.
Oh dear. It looks like we lost the key. This is the problem sometimes with that this is some kind of diplomatic back and forth that's been taking place. Former President Shehu Shagari cited similar issues of rising crime, and in 1960, Nigerian president expelled nearly 2 million Ghanaians and accusing them of all kinds of crimes, and that was when the Ghana Must Go bag, which has become the checkered bags that have become very popular, came into existence. I mean, do you see that simmering resentment still from the Ghanaians?
Oh no, we've moved past that stage. The Nigerian presence within the Ghanaian economy is huge, such that if you were to expel all Nigerians from Ghana today, there will be major crisis, monumental crisis.
Okay, Mr. Odele on Ovation magazine, Ghana music no mo ye celebrity for papa yi odi mu akotre wo ho na asem oka ye hu ne se o ma ka de ahyehye wo mutirim se o mo Nigeria fo no ene hold Ghana economy pa so wote o se Nigeria fo ene hold Ghana economy nti se Ghana for move Nigeria ebe cause huge against our economy. We are sure say no kre. E die pa na Nigeria for no ya wo mo ne hold ye economy no. Ene senka ye wasem no papa o. Really? Say Nigeria for ene hold Ghana economy. Are you sure it's true? When you sure say over exaggeration, you're exaggerating it to hype Nigeria for them to do more corruption in the system. Really? Say Nigeria for every Ghana economy more a crisis be Ghana. Really? Hey, any Ghana see yada power power. This nkofwe oma rubbish. You see how we portray the narrative in their country. No wonder say every Nigerian poor person be seen Ghana as, oh, Ghana is be a small country. Ghana there, it be small country. Nigeria can buy Ghana. And our so-called economic gurus, so-called academians, sit there aloofly. They don't care. They don't know how to pick intelligence to debunk certain statements. Say, no, Ghana, we run in our own way, but yet foreigners also survive in our economy. Now, the Nigerians are portraying, say, it seems that they run the economy. They are not in Ghana to survive, but they are there to build our economy. No wonder. Say, they we are because we have a weak, educated fools. We were economists. They can't dispute such nonsense. Nigeria for again say, build the Ghana economy. What has Mr. Odele Nika? Because Mr. Odele, Ghana ni was no share Mr. Odela. Oh, Igwe, na sama ukwa on namho. On say, onimnukre, on say, or kano cresse, or monkrofoni din sem fun. But, or posu say, as a Nigeria ni a big don't be. Or we a big bina, or when the economy. Tia de canon. What has Mr. Odele in passe, Ghana, and Argeno was survival of Ghana 30 years. But also be able to say, woman have built the Ghana economy. All because Ghana leadership no share woman, we are so weak, more sika, more wealth, but more foreigner, a dominate woman because of what? Inferiority complex. They are too inferior and they see themselves as low esteem, low standards. So everybody can take them for granted. This is who they are. This is Ghanaian leaders. Such weak people. And then Mr. Odele say there's a Nigerian guy. Also, the one friend that can say Igbo king. Or there's a Nigerian guy. Now you are Ghanaian leaders calling this guy a Nigerian king, a Nigerian chief. Also, no say there's a Nigerian guy. And how now we say you can't continue to respect our leaders. Our leaders are so criminals. They are weak. And many are pretty serious. We are weak. Such weak people leading Ghana. It will be able to take Ghana for granted. Tell the catron. On say, Mr. Odele no take Ghana na. Ovation paper na. Where dear paper no credit. Where dear business. Nigeria ni business. Dear business ya. Upa mun komu na mo he. Dear business Nigeria for ye. Ye just manipulation. Dear business ya. Our money hold the Ghana economy. Nigeria for jobs yes I. They are there to survive. As will be a survival for every country. And this is insult. This is insult to Ghanaians. Say that when Nigerians left, our economy will crash, will be in crisis. My goodness, really? And young mama, such Tibon Kosu leadership wa the Ebetiano. Unya Tibon Kosu politicians and someone betting. And this is the insult to Nigeria for a Yusu at the Ghana for so long. Meanwhile, Ghana is independent in 1957. After 3 years, and Kwame Nkrumah, any Ghana for no Kobua Nigeria, and yan independent in 1960. So, yeah, Kobio Penia, Nigeria for Utipani Ghana. Nigerians Tipani Ghana. No, Ghana get independent in 1957. Nigeria, 1960. So, and your Tibon Koswa, your country was experience at Nigeria. Nigeria. Never. And when you're educated fools, this narrative go against your mining future. Say Nigeria for the building Ghana economy. Yama Mimotina Makola market. Abo so kind. Etna Kumasi do central market no. Edia Nigeria. Nigeria there. They came there to survive because you are building a standard your base no. They came in Nigeria in Ghana to benefit from our base, our market strategy. And then almost changing narrative no. And they will dominate you one day. They will stand face to face and tell you, say, woman, I build you pay the price one day. Ghanaians will pay the price of this Nigerian influx. You'll be in trouble. Because attitude will tell you something. Attitude will tell you something. Now, yanko Dubai mra ni yentie we America for so at case no yanko Dubai na etie Nigeria ni no we interview no ni arrogance ni narrative na make one say area show mu trim it will be Nigeria ni bia hu Ghana ni officer da be krobi kitwa bi na yetim ene wo mo na ebeboy na America for ni bia te wo mo te wo mo adwa serious yentie ase ni mra.
Ghana, you know the whole Africa, Ghana is the most peaceful country. Ghana is the most peaceful place. Everyone goes there and hide, you know. And if this is going on, it means Ghana is no more peace. So the Nigerians, they need to go back to their country.
Well, we are not leaving Ghana. Ghana is our younger brothers, okay? So I want you to have peace in your mind that Nigerians are not leaving Ghana.
No, we don't have problem. If you have peace, you stay. But if you have the war, you have to leave. That's the problem. So the Nigerians, they need to go back to their country.
Well, we are not leaving Ghana. Ghana is our younger brothers, okay? So I want you to have peace in your mind that Nigerians are not.
Okay, so answer this useless statement, this trashy, a filthy statement from these Nigerians, you know, every day to the Benin leaders in Ghana. So they think say Ghana you krokituabi, but these are useless narrative for any academic records because Ghana an independent 1957. And Nigeria, 1960. So because of say we have so many educated fools in this country where hold the position that they can't talk, they can react and against their own people. No, foreigners would change their narrative. Yenti America for na tia 7 almost where Japan kata for no womate.
Living Ghana.
No, we don't have problem. If you have peace, you stay. But if you have the war, you have to leave. That's the problem.
Hey, do y'all notice how like arrogant he is? Like just the arrogance in which he's saying. He's like, yeah, just to let you know, yeah, we not going nowhere. And not even in your homeland. Like you in Africa, but you're not in your homeland. And it's so crazy because now delineation is starting to happen in other places as well. And I think a lot of Africans, I don't think a lot of tethers are going to understand it, especially ones that leave America or that leave their countries and come to America. But a lot of Africans in Africa, I think they are slowly but surely going to start to understand the plight of us as Black Americans. They're starting to delineate. They're starting to say, no, see, Black America, we are creating a fucking renaissance that's actually going to help all melanated people. For real, think about this shit. It is going to help everyone because now there is going to be delineation because a lot of, again, this be the tethers, bro. They go to other places and they tether. They going to Ghana and now they tethering. They going to all these other countries, going to Japan and causing bullshit. Everyone is going to start a delineation, man. This foundational Black American delineation shit that we started is starting to spread, as you can see. They're not, the people in Ghana not going for it. And to be honest, I've heard nothing. I don't know about y'all. I've heard nothing but positivity about Ghana. I've never heard nothing negative about Ghana ever. Now, maybe I'm just miseducated. Maybe I'm just ignorant to it. And I'm not saying that I know everything that I'm talking about when it comes to Ghana. But I'm speaking about my experience and my history. Every time, or my knowledge, every time I hear something about Ghana, it's always positive. It's always positive. They're one of the most peaceful countries. It's beautiful there. It's all types of women and all that. And something about Nigeria is just, and when I say peaceful Ghana, I'm not saying back in the days they weren't a part of the slave trade and all that. It's not what I'm speaking about now. And of course, and it seems to be the most problematic group of people, Nigerians going to Ghana and causing problems. And now they're starting to delineate and notice the arrogance in which these people operate in. Notice the arrogance in which he said, "No, we ain't going nowhere." Just
okay. On say, Bema ya okase, why American yakodawo. On say, share video na on say ni buofu say the arrogance say Ghana is our younger brother. Ghana is our younger brother. On say akoda American yakoda where lie. On say where, and this is the same issue in America. This is the same situation in America. The same situation, the same arrogance, audacity. Now one imposed with crime rate. Answer this American boy, where answer our chicken. Say, you see the arrogance of this Nigerian guy. We are not going anywhere. Ghana is our small brother, our small country. Answer American in where yes, I say baby, or much I say discussing Nigerian. And a word of caution for Nigerians to start to sit again. Say, hey, I didn't hear you too much. And they don't want to be accountable. From from Nigeria for accountability. Always blaming, shifting blame. They blame, oh, you hate us, you jealous us. How can I jealous a poor person? Why? Why must I jealous somebody or a poor or running away? Why? I mean, what is this logic? Nigerian, they are running to come to Ghana, and they are saying Ghanaians are jealous about them. We see, in which intelligence will allow me to jealous about Obia or run away for survivor? I mean, what is that? What is this logic? Ghanaians are jealous about Nigeria. Obia, even 4 hours, you can't get light. 4 hours, you can't get electricity. Ghanaians are jealous of us. Americans jealous of Nigerians. South Africa jealous of Nigerians. Kenya, everybody is jealous about them, but they are not accountable. Such useless statement. And you think the Nigerians are there to build your country? They are rather there to destroy. So we must speak against Nigerian criminalities in the country. We need to speak against it. And yes, I will pay the price. Baby, hey, America for Britain for in our mate. Woman, dear Koso Ghana. Yentia, we so.
Check this out, y'all. They're having a protest. Ghana's having a protest. Nigerians must go. And y'all be shocked on the reason why. Check this out.
Ghanaians, wake up. We are not going to tolerate any nonsense to these Nigerians. Are we going to live with kidnappers, fraudsters, robberies, Ashawos? Why? Why can we live with these people in our country? Ghanaians, citizens, make a looter. Nigeria must leave Ghana now.
Where did he get this from? Nigeria, because right now Nigeria is having a kidnapping epidemic. Violence is just running rapid and is going unchecked as we speak. So they bring up this Ghanaian lady, right? I think her name Frida. This gang, One Chance, that's the name of the gang, kidnapped Frida. And they thought Frida had access to all this banking information and that she had like a ATM card. Come to find out, she didn't have that much money. So what they end up doing to Frida, they unalived her. But they assaulted her to death. I don't know what I can say on this, but they beat her to death, basically, right? That's what they did. And this is ongoing. So Ghana, the people of Ghana don't want this to plague their country. And these people, these gangs, like One Chance, go unchecked. There's hardly any accountability or consequences. Y'all think this is valid for Ghana, one of the Nigerians, to leave their country, or is this a xenophobic?
Right. Around the world, Obia witness say the atrocities, the damage are Nigeria for also, the crime rate, the fraud, a disgrace, the reputational damage. A Ghana passport no, a Ghana passport no, and in Guase. Ghana passport and in Guase. What they transit today? Say if you say Ghana passport to any monyama Nigeria for be your passport say Ghana the MPP omo the NB e be kakra Ghana passport enim be guase because the world is watching us. America is watching Ghana. The British are watching us. Yemu yedi nye de omo mpia sam dada. They are watching us and every time omo monitor ye. Say you weak leadership, they don't care. Omo kuta service passport, diplomatic passport, so they don't care. And you, the ordinary passport in the crown, will be your problem all the time. Because leadership where yeti bon koso. Ya baba hasa yare gaswo but yenu man be akasa. A Ghana for them who so kujeto or ye dump. Yentie this lady from UK.
Kujeto. Sa wenya bema o ye coward papa. Hey, monu monyam na mudi twitwi fom sa. Wano papa wo position yenya na tete ekufuado. Momo penso na disrespecting. Ye didi atemu social media. What one foreigners aji mayafa. And Nkrofonya mumu to me say, "When you youth, you can fight for the youth." Whoa, we your ba papa. Me krame ye be ma say. What me a welcome alata foreign minister. Ebe ka kire say, "Ewe fuasi free alata." And so what? Ewe fuasi free alata. Omu ni omu achi. Omu pedodo. And Nivia so be a bonasa ho ban. Adan na Dubai won ko. Adan na UK ha won ma. Adan na America won ko. Adan na South Africa won ko. Ghana na efo. Videos aye didi Ghana tem. Come on Ghana. Waiting day Ghana. We can buy Ghana. Ye kuyen. Ye rob ye. And untimi mpie numre. And you still entertaining this? Ubeko in the history of Ghanaian politics as the most useless minister Ghana Yafa. A gentleman like you, a youth like you. Instead of you to defend your country, do you think if it is Ghanaians, they will tolerate this nonsense? Time I know more ye a Ghana must go. Ye timima or mufarin. Hey, ablakwa, me say. You position, you will lose it.
So, these are critical issues. Ghana for no bebre omanya fela no. Okuja to agu Ghana anymore say, or you disgrace. So want to defend the sovereignty of this country, or because of say we fear them, and what say suit to people think say we're intelligent, and yet we country na mano. See, the future will never rely in the hands of Okuja to Ablakwa. It relies in the hands of the young people. See, the young people need to speak against the activities of these political bootlickers, kiss my ass politicians. Greedy politicians, you need to speak against them or you perish. Ghana for be akasa. Yentie be mesuso. One so asem ka che Okuja to Ablakwa. Yentie no.
I say, share Honorable Okuja to Ablakwa. Honorable Okuja to Ablakwa. Honorable Okuja to Ablakwa. How many times that mention your name? Share. Mumwa for Ghana say Ghana sebi a case study bi na Musuya University akotro a thesis. Na mo da bum PhD. Wo who the air cost of Ghana? Well, who yanse beyond Ghana for me incomo? You are rather doing damage control. You are doing damage control as a foreign minister. Only assume atontia and a mooding come say, oh, let's make sure that we tighten the integration. Only one integration of Ghana. What one of the Ghana didn't quite as a move. Ghana for me and bro. Ghana for Mama Yen says Uncle Fu say the money Ghana question. In fact, we are not really happy about it. And from the whole video, no, they say both and now come on, Nebi. Why Nipa? Tinipuna got two names in his brabeno. Nipa no John say, maybe I mean, who's a tie be a shit. It's more crime at tire shit. More crime and the more crime at more jug from and son of Munyan who say, I was saying Naya Classic, Naya Pound of Free Ako. You are making inferences of 1983, Ghana must go. And what can were you not ashamed? Said your people called Ghanaians were sacked out of Nigeria. Now what one also some Samsung Kwasia Samsung. It was over with the video when you be here. No.
It is also
okay. So I mean a disgrace to with the young people. Okuja to attitude. Ne activity, ne actions, amount to disgracefulness. A disgrace. We don't need such leader. We a disgrace. He can't defend us. Because Nigeria foreign affairs minister won't mean Chiraywe. Onyobia, she's nobody. She can't come to Ghana and behave, say, or I say, or be or my JBP now. Oh my goodness. She should rather come and we pack their problem and put it in her head. I see the swan on ordinante. So when you nana or mano. This is what they are doing in this country. Now yakonya etibo nkoso minister, such a weak politician. Now I can say phone you church. I said, oh my obia waka Ghana sembian look so stupid. That sana game nitio. Sana mo dia and interesting. Ghana ya wasembo no. Na akwa also a Nigerian yo. Was say Nigeria for the year maybe Ghana and yet yentie sabemesu also a Nigerian.
Nigerians living in Ghana, please let's use our common sense at times. I beg una. I was in the Babis. Nigerians living in Ghana, please let's use our common sense at times. I beg una. I was in the Babi saloon over the weekend. The Baba was playing music, which is normal in Ghana. A guy's phone rang, a Ghanaian guy, and the guy went outside to make his call and returned back after making his call. A Nigerian guy, his phone rang and he told the barber to reduce the volume of the music. And the other guy that went outside to make his call earlier and the barber, they were very furious with this guy. This thing almost caused trouble in that saloon. I have to intervene. The guy that went outside to make his call was very angry. He said, "Come, what did they worry you? What's wrong with you?" He said, "I went outside to make my call, so you think I don't have sense? Please, Nigerians living in Ghana, they beg una, make we use our brain at times, please. These people, they have their own culture, they have their own way of doing things. Let's abide. Let's live according to their culture. Let's live according to the way they live their life here. When we return back to Nigeria, we can go and do wado the way we want. I beg. People should stop causing trouble for other Nigerians. I beg una. I beg. If, for example, all our senior brothers, our mummies that was here, that came here 40 years ago, if now so that they misbehave, una take the road for clear for us to come here. Please, you people are spoiling the chances of other Nigerians that are planning to come to Ghana in the future. I beg una, na make we use our common sense. I beg.
Okay. So enkakra ho eto ebebeni. Tie de ka no. Enkakra because enkrofo no omahu say Ghana for no ye weak all because of how our leaders in tie no. But the time will come on Ghana for will never respect tie de ka no. Ghana for will never respect the constitution anymore. Say we want to go and tell police say we want to demonstrate against insecurity. No. Enkakra that's why I say we need to have the conversation, start to discuss this, catch up with friends. This is the situation at hand. The people versus against the state. This leadership, we bogus. Ghana for will never respect the police. Oh, we want to tell police, we want to demonstrate. Oh, no. A time will come be them. Some respect, and they will kill more, and they will also kill more. You be kumebri, almost be kumebri. Sani bedru, tie de kano. Die bedru ha no. Enkokrafo we mo leadership ne de. Jack, I respect o ebedum re bi o muntimi ntumri kadia komu kotodwe no emu bebubu tie de kano. Also o training mo. And o training Ghana for to be so weak. It is the things that we are comfortable. Now, when the people are anger enough, when they become furious, and we will pressure them, and where the pressure will come and meet these people. They said when we are comfortable, Ghana for is so timid. It leaders in woman J. Oh yeah, no more police me be no more chiwakotum di omutimi no. Tiriekano because we are comfortable. Pressure be any so. And the time is coming. Ghana youth to need as someone started to mount pressure. Mumam leaders didn't feel heat. Pressure more so now you have free woman sadness some yom. Omu two just say one mutrimi omode. Oh yes. Ghana leadership one feel so entitled say ya to abamana I'm a leader, I'm a politician, and the honorable none trimi de. No to the parliament or to papa so. Hwe oko parliament one to na phone so kwa. One ye no masoro ko ne tu omo suni faso bia. No mu ku parliament o sa na sem hu sa no mu die. So let the education enter the brains of the young people for them to understand. Now they will rise because almost shut Ghana for me no, almost shut them down. The youth is so weak, and you can't blame them. And the environment, you can't blame them. Who blame woman? What should that? Woman, religion religion politicians hardship, economic hardship, so can you imagine this? But when they have the message, one day, when they have the message in their brain and they feel it, one day, some leaders women no more trash, trash. Who they tell me? Why? Nyabotre, kakra, and you and they will revolt, and these people cannot stand. Today they think that should see to the police for the omachi. Whack. Our Ghanaian leaders need a whack. Pretending. They pretend to know you. They don't know you. They don't like you. They don't like you because crime rate is kidnapping. Nigeria, these guys are crying every day. They are crying every day. Boys say susa every day. Abrantia sorry no build business. No more kidnapping. No more kuno. Yefa bi nyehuni antia. Interesting times ahead. Very sad situation. Now, yanko Hassan Yarega say, or was in Bicatre. Yeti Hassan Yarega, or drop of Philip you are Elko show no so and ra. Yeti has any and toss hide the reason so. Mr. Unlike video no, like video ne share why. And a message in question now one share the year can a year brew, but one shaman and 12 fra, 7 rubia. Prior we back will Okamu, any papa could mean sorry fight this state. And you can say, and you probably could be bare 5 no more cost move to me way wako or met you gum till the catcher on Obu or Tenedena or no Jens at Abre, and you 5 no more soraka demonstrate or met you gum, but we need the people. Would you need the numbers? Do things like any part time or met you gum? Okas Sani at the fight state one. It will share page, one share page, message in Nipanua, you the opiano with my source, I saw any crook politician were daily, won't you know daily, unless the numbers.
The president. The reason why he has pictures, videos of him with According to this gentleman, he used to work with him.
Oh, so then if I get you, it's like one of those, another style of entrapment, filming people, and then later we'll put a narrative to it and all of that. Are we looking at this direction?
Let me first of all, let me tell you that on Monday he was invited to the police.
Oh, this Monday of this week?
Yes.
Wow.
And his passport has been taken.
His what?
His passport has been taken away from him.
His passport, Chukwudi Jude passport,
has been taken away from him.
And it was given back to him. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's been taken away from him.
So
he doesn't have a passport now.
The
So
security services have confiscated the passport now.
Yes.
Wow. That's a breaking news.
And he's investigated because I've given them a lot of evidence. We know we wrote to the House of Chiefs.
And
I Hasa Yarega say, Sakwe friend Chikedu, is a Chikedu Awano. Imagine a passport of free in them. And what is next? Now, or see, there's a dark business because so Ewakra, according to Hassan Yarega, was dark business be a coso. A full video on the page in so media better soon and ra. Over to me, I could hear full interview, but Tia Hase, Nayan to us, hide the reason show Tia.
In the office. And the reception is his picture in that office. And he has workers. He has a team of workers. They are boys, and girls. So what they do is they use VPN, okay, to be able to connect to clients. So they will make girls. They will use girls to test these people who are gold countries and who are also scammers, who are also into buying of gold in various countries. So they are now going to use those girls and then start calling them and having interaction with them. The moment it clicks, they now tell it a client. They now call that system a client, the person a client. Now they have a man called chairman. So chairman takes over that particular file of that person. Then he now starts negotiating and talking to the person. All right? And then begin to tell the person that they have gold. And it's in a security deposit and all that, and they need the money to be able to. They should come and buy the gold, but they should bring in some money so that they'll be able to take it from the vault. Okay, they have lawyers, so they'll bring in lawyers. When the white man comes to Ghana, this is how they receive the white man. They send a team of special, what do you call it? Entry from Ghana. That guy, they have their people who are working at the airport. They give him VVIP treatment. So the person comes into Ghana, he has never seen that kind of treatment in his life. He's just coming to buy gold. But you are coming to buy gold and you are given a VVIP treatment with land cruisers and police escort.
Police escort?
Yes, police escort.
Damn.
With sirens. So they'll take him to his hotel. They'll give him the best hotel in Ghana, one of the best hotels in Ghana. It's being given one of the best luxurious, let me put it, luxurious hotel in Ghana. Wow. He's put in there to sleep and given time to relax and change. Then the next day they would bring him to their office. They have an office. That office, if you know Abedi Pele's house at East Legon, behind Abedi Pele, at the back now, there's a road to the end.
Yeah,
when
to the end.
That road to the end, left and the right, their office there. That is their headquarters.
Oh, I
so
see.
I'm giving him thumbs up so that he will know. I know everything that I'm telling.
Yeah, we're giving him a hard surveillance.
Yes. And that is where they will tell him. When you go there, this white man is brought in there. Okay, he goes in. He sees the Igbo, let's say the man, the Nigerian, whatever called Eze. Pictures and the pictures of our president put in all over the office.
This is
so you
shocking.
enter the office, he has all the pictures of all the presidents of Ghana. So it's a package. They said they call it a package.
Good, that's correct.
So he has packaged himself very well. All right? So this Igbo man will not see the pictures. You sit with the white man and tell the white man that him, he and this president, this place is secured. The white man is, he can't, even you believe it, because this is a package. Are you with me? So they sit with this white man, well, this foreigner, whatever they call it, this white man, and then they call in a bullion van. They will tell him that they are bringing the gold for him to see. So they will call in a bullion van, and this bullion van will come into the premises with police escort. And even in the office, there are police in the office. There are policemen in his office. All right? That before you come and knock at the door,